All right, I'm flying solo today. Deb is not with me. I know you're going to miss her because she's the better half. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at our year end list. This list was inspired by Ben from the Bourbon Note. Love his channel. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I'll put it in the description below. Again, that's the Bourbon Note. Um, I love his content, and he was the creator of this list concept. Stick around and find out the categories and what's on my list. Okay, category number one is a bottle that you hunted and actually found. Now, when I first started out, I hunted a lot. I mean, I would just go all over every day, every store. I had a routine, and that was insane. Now, I don't really hunt as much, but when I do go out hunting, I really love it. The thrill of hunting and then finding the bottle is awesome, right? So one of these bottles, my bottle that I got, you know that a lot of times some distilleries have online drops like Found North or 13th Colony. And then a couple days later, it will be released in the area. Well, this Found North bottle right here, I didn't get it on the online lottery. So the next day, I was looking for it, and I saw a couple people post that they had it. So I had to think to myself, what stores could have this? Because they have to carry Found North products. And now I'm going in my memory bank. What stores had Found North products? So I give Wine World a call, and I asked if they had it there. And Jake said they had two or three bottles, maybe a case. No, I think they had a case. And he said he was going to put one aside. He didn't put one aside, but he said if they were running low, he would have put it aside. And I go there and I got it. I haven't opened it yet. I know it's a shame. The quantities on this were extremely limited. I was lucky to get this. They had two sitting in the shelf. He had some in back. The owner did. I messaged my buddy Nick. He's like, grab me one, but they would only sell me one. I should have grabbed some random guy to, grab it for me, go in there. But he took out off of work early and got there, and he got this bottle. So this was a pretty good score for me hunting wise, considering I don't do much hunting anymore. Well, the next category is a bottle you hunted and didn't find. I really didn't go back. I didn't take notes on things that I didn't find. But one that I do recall that I wish I would have gotten but didn't was the birthday bourbon. I was told there was like a half a dozen hit the area. When I say the area, I'm looking at about 3 counties. So it was very rare. You either had to know someone and get it backdoor to you or be on a list. I was on none of those. I was unable to get it. When it did drop in the area and I hit the one store that I like to go to, they're like, oh yeah, it came a few weeks ago. How they got it a few weeks before everyone else, I don't know. That seems to happen quite often with them. That's kind of curious. So the birthday bourbon was one that I would like to have. When I was in Kentucky waiting at Heaven Hill, we did a little tailgating and someone had the birthday bourbon there and I tried it and I enjoyed it. But it didn't break my heart that I didn't have it. All right, so let's put it that way. It's not sour grapes. So the birthday bourbon, uh, hunted it, not too extensively, but couldn't find it. Okay, the next category is your favorite bourbon of the year, and I do have a lot that I really like. And I could even throw store picks in there because I had some great store picks, group picks, but I don't think that would be fair for this particular category. I do have a Russell's 15, a lot of great bottles I have. The Four Roses LE. But my favorite, my personal favorite, would probably be the Cowboy Bourbon. And I like this so much, I'm seriously considering getting a backup. It is down to right around here, so below the shoulder. It's kind of an expensive bottle though to get a backup. You can watch the video for my notes and how much I paid and everything, but I really enjoy this. I mean, we rarely crack the 9 out of 10 mark, and if memory serves me right, I was right at a 9, maybe a 9.1, somewhere around there. So this is my favorite bourbon of the year. Deb would probably have something else for her favorite. Okay, so the next category is the whiskey that you've come to love the most. Now, I'm not going to name a specific bottle, but just a whiskey in general. And I'm just going to throw a blanket statement out there and say Rise. I've come to enjoy Rise a lot. Finished Rise, double oaked Rise, just plain Rise. I'm really enjoying them all. I want to say that I might even like them better than bourbon, but I'm not going to go there yet. So as a representative of the Rise that we enjoy, I'm going to go with our Sagamore pick from Midnight Liquors. You can see we got the tater sticker there, right? And one of the notes we love off of Rise is we get the apricot or apricot note. I don't know. I just really, really, really enjoy Rise, and I've got several shelves now devoted to Rise. Need to crack open that Thomas Handy back there, and I'm looking for that E.H. Taylor barrel proof rye. But yeah, we're going down that rye rabbit hole, and that's something that we're really enjoying. Okay, we got 2 more categories to go. Before we talk about those 2 categories, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to smash that like button, subscribe to the station, and ring that bell for notifications. Okay, do me that favor. All right, so the next category, the biggest letdown bottle. This was tough. I had a couple in mind. One of them could have been the Four Roses LE for the price and how much I enjoyed it. That was a candidate. And I need to go back to that, right? Because I might change my mind. Not saying it was bad, just saying what I paid for it, I was expecting more. Maybe it's not my flavor profile, the Four Roses light and, fruity and aromatic and not minty, but, all those different flavors. It's not steeped in the dark caramels and flavors like that I enjoy. So I went with plan B. I said, I'll leave that one alone. That was consideration. And I went with this one. I was excited to get this. We were at the distillery This is the Angel's Envy Bottled in Bond. You know, you saw the video. I researched it. I rewatched Minnick's video, and he was like, oh, damning the hell out of this. And he was loving it. Maybe I need to go back to it again because I've tried it twice and I've shared it, and people have thought the same thing. It was underwhelming. For how much I was excited to get this because Fred was so excited about this and loved it, that was a letdown when we tried it, right? So this is my letdown bottle of the year. I was really excited and hoping to get that peach cobbler vibe out of it, and I did not. Stick around for our last category. Again, I'd like to thank Ben from the Bourbon Note for creating this list. Check out his channel. Our last category, and I said to myself, I'm not going to do store picks, I'm not going to do group picks, but I went that route on this last one. The biggest surprise bottle of the year for me. Now, I don't know how there could be a surprise bottle. Like, unless someone sends you a sample and you thought it was going to be trash, right? Or maybe it could be a surprise in the other direction. I don't think so. Surprise like, ooh, it's really good. If I'm buying a bottle, I'm expecting it to be good, right? So this was kind of tough for me, but I went with a group pick, and this is Striped Pig. This is the Bourbon Together pick, and this is a fantastic bottle. I wish I would have bought two. Right? This may be the best that I've gotten from them. I believe they have a distillery takeover coming up in May, and I'm considering going to that. This is in South Carolina, I believe. Yeah, I enjoyed it that much. Now, I'm not saying their standard shelfers are everything, but this pick in particular was awesome. Like I said, I didn't want to go the route of a pick, but if I'm purchasing a bottle, then obviously I'm thinking I'm going to like it, right? I'm not going to purchase it thinking, ooh, I'm going to hate it, or I'm not just going to purchase it just to review it. I want to open it, drink it, and enjoy it. I do get a ton of samples. Didn't want to go back in my memory bank and which ones I liked and didn't like. All right, hope you enjoyed this video. Anybody out there in Whiskey Tube, feel free to go and generate your own list. But remember, you got to give credit to the original originator. Ben, thanks again. Remember, I need you to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and share this video.